Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Prometheus. I'm pretty sure this is a prequel to the Alien movies, although it was made a lot later. This one was made in 2012 and I think directed by Ridley Scott, returning to his brainchild. I don't know the reviews of this movie. I think that people are very mixed when it comes to Prometheus, whether they like it or dislike it, and I'm also unsure if it is a prequel to Alien, although I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know what to expect from this movie. All that I want are some really cool practical effects, some really nice visuals. I'm hoping that now that we are in 2012, visual effects are at the place where they are starting to populate movies quite a bit. So I'm hoping that because this is a very big budget movie, it doesn't lose those really nice practical effects that every single one of the Alien movies so far has had. Even Alien 3 and Alien 4 have had some really good practical effects. So I'm hoping that Prometheus doesn't just take that all away for digital effects. I'm hoping that we get to see some really good practical effects again. And besides that, I'm hoping for just an interesting story. Maybe we're gonna get a look at how the aliens came to be, like their species and stuff like that. I'm not sure, but I am very excited to check it out. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me turn the light and decide what color it should be. Boop. Nice. Okay, so the lighting today, I'm actually gonna go blue because Prometheus's cover and slash the thumbnail that you get is very blue. We got like a very bluey gray face looking, staring at me with no eyeballs and stuff like that. I'm gonna go blue. I think it's gonna be a good color choice for today. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, I don't know what to expect from this movie. I don't know what the reviews are for this movie besides things that I've heard off in conversation from time to time, but that's about it. So I hope you enjoy my reaction to Prometheus. A Ridley Scott film, baby! Looks like we're using actual locations already, which is awesome. Oh my god, so many cast members in this. Oh, I love this already. Actually, a lot of big names in this movie. This must have been filmed in Iceland or something. Iceland or Greenland. Whoa, it's like an egg ship. Wow, that is a sexy beast of a waterfall. Who are you? That is not an alien nor a human. It is another type of alien. Oh my god, he's buff. Wait, what the heck is happening? Oh my god. What the heck was that for? Why did he sacrifice himself like that? I'm so glad they're doing this slow opening with the letters though. Nice little harkening back to the good old alien days. Isles of Skye, Scotland, 2089. I would be 88 years old.
You gotta be kidding me.
Orbs. Oh, the vessel is called Prometheus. That's cool. 17 crew members. 3 will live at the end of this movie. Is Michael Fassbender an android in this movie? Because he would play a good android. Does he have a basketball in his hand? Oh my god. Is this a little bit of an Alien Resurrection reference?
William Potter is not minding that it hurts.
Yeah, this guy must be some form of android. He's too cool. And he's not in cryo. That's another big reason.
Destination threshold. Attention. Destination threshold.
I love these sets. I love that we have a real set for the ship. Oh, it's so good. There it is. There it is. Do you have other plans on your mind, buddy? Are you leading this crew to their death? Lady, you are soaking wet. At least grab a towel before you start doing push-ups.
Ellie, we're here, baby.
The man trying to drink his milk, he can't even drink it.
Drink plenty of fluids. Hydration aids muscle.
Is that Wong?
Consume shakes with high
It is, I think. I think that's Wong. Ah, is that Idris?
What the hell is that?
Oh my god, it's Idris.
I ain't here to be your friend. I'm here to make money.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
Building better worlds.
Hello, friends.
Wait, this is kind of sick.
His name is David, and he is the closest thing to a son I will ever have. Unfortunately,
Oh, what?
he's not human.
Okay, okay.
Never grow old.
I was confused. I was like, what the heck? He's a human being? Oh, old man just dipped.
They were separated by centuries. They shared no contact with one another, and yet
They all have the balls.
that there's no way that these primitive, ancient civilizations could have possibly known about it.
Unless they were travelers.
So you're saying we're here because of a map you two kids found in a cave, is that right?
Yeah, kind of.
We call them engineers.
Engineers, okay.
Do you mind,
The people in the egg ship, I'd say, are the engineers.
I don't. But it's what I choose to believe.
People who believe in flat earth be like, I don't, but it's what I choose to believe. Oh, some great visuals in this movie, though. Very beautiful to look at.
Air, food. Anything Miss Vickers would need to survive a hostile environment.
A piano is exactly what she would need.
Michelle,
Please verbally state the nature of your injury.
please don't touch that.
Okay, so we have a med pod. That's gonna come in handy later.
Agenda. But you didn't. And that makes you an employee. Cheers.
She's scary. I don't like her.
Provided it's correct, it's good. That's why they call it a thesis, Doctor.
Yeah, true.
Personnel, this is the captain. Brace for entry.
Yes, Captain.
I love the music, by the way. It's very like violin-y and smooth but eerie. I like it a lot.
What is the atmosphere?
Atmosphere is 71%.
Sexy shot.
Could be metal.
Wow, these wides are incredible. They are like paintings.
Heat source. Nobody's home.
Okay, but the
There
planet
is
is
nothing in
so
the desert.
big. You can't just say there's one thing.
Just something from a film I like.
Yeah, you have to explore the whole planet. You can't just say there's nothing from one place.
Keep it steady, boys.
What is it?
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Whoa, what the heck? They're like little dunes. Oh yeah, that is definitely not natural.
My job's to make sure everybody's nice and safe.
Fair enough, Jackson.
Alright then. Good luck with that.
Yeah, you might need one. You come across a xenomorph or something.
Making you guys pretty close, huh? Not too close, I hope.
I feel so bad. I can see why androids become evil. People diss you so much. I get so annoyed and then just start punching. And they're on the surface. Oh my god, those are massive. They didn't look that big up farther away. The suits look really cool from the back and a little goofy from the front.
Mr. Fifield, let's get a grid of the structure with the whole interior.
Yeah, pups. My pups.
Oh. Oh, what the heck? Kinda cool. That guy is definitely dying. He's too crazy. I even like the design of the tunnels, you know? I like the lines on the walls and stuff. It looks really cool. And again, practical effects. This is a practical set. It's so awesome.
Outside, it's completely toxic, and in here, there's nothing. It's breathable.
Really? You can take your helmets off? You should do it.
They were terraforming here.
Please don't do that.
Ellie, I'm not wearing this thing anymore.
Yes, thank you. Take it off. Take off the egg head. Look, you got an egg ship and egg helmets. What's next? An egg alien?
So why is this water not frozen?
Maybe it ain't water.
Maybe it's Martian piss.
Martian piss. That's exactly what it is. That's a good thesis. Oh, whenever there's goo, you turn and walk the other way. Oh, what? What did you do?
David? What is that?
Oh, there's a light.
What the hell was that?
Are those old explorers? Maybe like a security tape?
Keep up!
Or maybe it's them. It's showing what they're gonna do, because they're all running away now. Okay, let's see if someone falls. Let's see if someone falls. Oh, never mind. There must be some form of security tape then.
Please tell me you can read that.
Perhaps.
Well, he did whatever he did on the tablet thing earlier, so he definitely can read it.
A gigantic dead body arena! I'm gonna go back to the ship.
Yeah, he's a little scared there. Where did they have, how did they bring a ladder? Where was he storing that? In his butt?
We don't know what's on the other side.
Oops, sorry.
Too late, buddy. Oh my god, it's a giant face! It's the giant face! Oh, that's kinda cool though. Oh, what's on the ground?
Yeah.
Are there eggs on the ground? Oh no, there's little pods. Why are there vases on the ground? Ew, why are there worms in the dirt? Alien worms! Oh, that looks like a xenomorph. And that looks like a green orb. Hey, she said don't touch. Don't touch. Oh, what the heck?
Front. Silica and lots of static. This is not good.
I see it.
The engineers are not happy that you entered their little mural room.
Enough static to fire your suit.
Copy that, sir. But we need more time here.
You don't have more time.
This is just another tomb.
Take the egg. Take the egg.
David, we are leaving!
I'm glad David's taking that. I hope an alien gets birthed out of it. Oh my god, that is epic. No, not the head. No, oh. She went for the head, and now she's probably dead. Nice, nice, nice. The hero we all deserve.
All right, Doc, this is real good to have you back, but where's Milburn and Fifield?
Oh, what? They didn't make it back?
Get them up for me. All right.
Oh my god, they got stupid lost. They're gonna get attacked by a xenomorph or something. You haven't seen one yet. I want to see one.
What? Who? Your engineers. Are they all dead or?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's a greater force at play. Those big white muscular men and the egg ship.
Careful.
Like so.
Oh, that is one of the big muscular white men. Oh, it's weird to say that. Very weird to say that. I'm just gonna say big muscular men from now on.
Did you see that?
I didn't.
Yep, see?
Oh, whoa, what the heck?
Ow! Oh god, look at that, look at that. It's getting worse.
Oh, it's gonna explode. Oh, that was disgusting.
Of course.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, David? Oh my god, that is scary. Imagine seeing her just standing there.
Said. Try harder.
They want them alive, probably. He's opening the vase.
Processing. DNA. Match.
It's human. That is not human. What is that? It looks like a Christmas tree ornament. Assuming a xenomorph killed them. Whatever's in these vases killed them.
Thought you might be running low.
Oh my god, he's gonna put that inside of him. The little black thing.
I guess it's a good thing you can't be disappointed.
Yes.
See, I support David destroying everyone because he is getting ripped on so hard in this movie.
What would you be willing to do?
Anything and everything.
Fair enough then. Drink this. Oh, he put it in, he put it in, he put it in.
Here's mud in your eye, pal.
What if this guy's like the first xenomorph or something? Like, what if this transforms people into xenomorph race? I don't know.
Jesus Christ, I don't know. Look at the pile. Look how high up they are.
Oh my god, that's a lot of dead bodies.
Thought they were running from something. Okay.
Oh, they were against the door too.
Prometheus, what is your position?
Prometheus, this is Milburn.
I think this map is gonna act as like that beeper thing from Alien and Aliens.
It's not dead. It's reading life form.
One life form.
Down here, Captain. Is it moving? Are these things moving?
Oh no, did it fail?
What do you mean, a glitch?
All right, boys. Sleep tight.
Oh my god, this captain, man.
How do we? Huh?
Shit, no.
Where are we gonna go?
East.
Yeah, fair enough.
Material predates ours. We come from them.
Oh yeah. You can tell by my muscular structure that me and those big muscular men are the same people.
That's not, I didn't mean, I wasn't talking about
Children?
us.
What the heck? When did this come to play?
I love you.
That children thing seemed very sudden. Like, it had never been really talked about. And all of a sudden, she's like, I can't have children. And it just came out of nowhere.
Oh.
Jeez, what the heck was that type of jump scare? That was weird. I never thought I'd be accordion jump scared.
Are you a robot?
You're a robot. Yeah, I've been wondering that too, to be honest. He has been smiling and stuff recently.
My room. 10 minutes.
Oh my god. So that's how you ask girls out. You go up to them and say, are you a robot? And then they go, my room, my house, 10 minutes, be there. That's all you need to do.
Gazpacho.
They're all leaking now.
Hey, Milburn.
Yeah?
You see this thing? What do you think this thing was?
Dare you to try and pick its nose.
Oh my god, okay. Okay, just stay calm. Stay quiet. This is okay.
Ew, what the heck?
Type creature. Maybe 30, 40 inches. With transparent skin.
No one's here, they're all having sex.
What the hell makes you think that's female?
Yeah, she's a lady, look.
Huh?
Oh, it's gonna eat you. It looks like an unevolved face hugger.
It's okay. Hey, baby.
Ah!
Oh my god. It's getting tighter.
I ain't touching it. I don't want to touch it.
That's the thing, man.
It's like a boa constrictor.
It's breaking my arm.
Ah!
Got it off.
Does it have acid blood? No, it doesn't have acid blood. Oh, it does have acid blood. Oh, they flew in your head. Oh, and now it's going inside a suit. Oh my days. Oh my days. That was very horrific. I was wondering why this guy was so dazed. I was like, wow, he must have had like the best sex of his life, but I remember that he had like that little black goo. It's inside of him. But also one of those snake things. We've never seen them before. Ew. Ew.
Be careful, doctors.
My man David, be careful. Double meaning behind that one. He's on his own mission, David. Oh, he's getting the probe. That makes a lot of sense. I think I just missed that information completely. What the chicken nuggets? Looks like a lot of vases there. That's a lot of vases. Oh, there's people standing guard. You know, those outfits kind of remind me, you know that alien in the first Alien movie when he's sitting on that giant driving thing inside the ship? These things look like that a little bit.
Cut me off.
Wow.
Hey, Chance, I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
Yeah, you guys look, they're all gooey now. Please, look, please notice that.
It's not good, baby.
You look at me, you tell me what you see.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Holloway's sick. He's not good.
I see a movement in his esophagus.
Ew. Oh, God.
Feel sick. Come on, people. Holloway's sick. Sick with what? Just do it.
Sick with something. Oh, they're buttons. This is like a control pad. That kind of looks like a nice seat. I would definitely sit in that. Yeah, look how happy he is sitting in that seat. I would do the exact same thing. Oh, whoa. It's Earth. All the lines point to Earth, which is interesting. Oh. Now the whole room feels so empty and quiet. For some reason, Earth still remains. Oh. It's like cryosleep. It's like a cryosleep chamber. They look pretty sick with that mask on.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry.
Oh my days. His veins. Yeah, this is not a human threat. This is definitely not a human sickness. You guys, please be aware of this. What if he turns
Take that as an order. Get that goddamn.
He turns into a vase.
Wait a minute. We can contain him. Put him on the med pod.
Please don't do this.
Yeah, put him on the med pod.
I'm telling you, stay back. No,
Do it.
stay back.
Oh my god, she's gonna flamethrower him.
To run blood work on everyone who set foot in the pyramid.
Yes, of course.
David knows what it is. David knows exactly what it is.
Mr. Holloway had any intimate contact recently?
Oh no! What if she got impregnated by the...
You're pregnant.
Oh my days. But pregnant with a human or pregnant with a xenomorph alien?
Impossible. I can't be pregnant.
I haven't had sex in years.
I want it out.
Put you back into cryostasis until we return to Earth.
Please.
Take it back to Earth. That's what they always want.
How do you know that?
I watched your dreams.
Oh my god, that'd be so creepy. Smack David in the face.
Dr. Shaw?
Oh my god, what a way to wake someone out. I'm gonna wake my brothers up like that. Bap, 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 bap. 2-finger slap.
Prepare her.
Oh! Oh, jeez. Get in the med pod. Yes, get in the med pod.
Error. This med pod is calibrated for male patients only and
What?
does not offer the
That is stupid.
surgical procedure to begin.
God, she's gonna cut herself open to get this out. Oh my god, I don't know if I want to watch this. Again, look at the set though. I love that it's practical.
Get it out! Come on! Please!
Oh!
Commence surgical procedure.
Oh, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. Ew, don't open it. Don't open it. Ew, they opened it. Ew, it's opening. Ew, what the chicken is that? Cut the umbilical. Ew. Ew. It's like a squid. Oh, it looks so good, but it looks disgusting. She has to go under it. That would be horrible. Close the pod, close the pod, close the pod. The fact that she actually managed to do that was incredible. That was a really tense sequence. How she is managing to run with staples in her stomach, though, is beyond me.
I don't know what I'm looking at. It's right outside the goddamn ship.
Barnes, open the door!
No, don't open the door. Oh, God.
Hey, Wallace!
Oh, my days.
5 feet?
Oh, wow.
Coming down. Chance, shooting up. Come
That man got absolutely destroyed. His face got slammed in. Okay, I'm glad that she's slowly starting to suffer. I was wondering how she's managed to run. Probably just on adrenaline, but it's wearing out. Oh my God.
We gotta get out of here!
He's gonna get decapitated. Oh, never mind.
Go!
Burn him, burn him, burn him. What? Who are you, old man? Oh my God, it is the old man. It's the old guy. What's his face?
If these things made us, then surely they could save us.
Oh, like make you youthful again.
Yes, sir.
You don't understand.
It'd be so funny if he died right before he gets to talk to them.
Or have you lost your faith? Sure.
I mean, after what she just went through, some squid abortion, I would maybe lose my faith too. Faith in everything.
They put it out here in the middle of nowhere because they're not stupid enough to make weapons of mass destruction on their own doorstep.
That's so genius.
It turned on them. The end. It's time for us to go home.
So they made the xenomorphs then, the engineers.
Don't you want to know what they have to say?
I don't care.
So do you think they came to Earth to see if there was humans on Earth, and if there weren't any like life or human life, then they would have made the aliens on Earth?
Why are you here?
Also, they have the same DNA.
How about
as
this?
humans. So interesting stuff, huh?
It's rain, and then he dies. It's inevitable.
What if she's his daughter?
No. Father.
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. I guessed it, but right before, so it doesn't really count. So neglected daughter, and he prefers a android robot over his own flesh and blood daughter. That's crazy, man.
Doesn't everyone want their parents dead?
Oh my God.
If it's in the air.
It's not.
How do you know that?
Because I put it in him. Yeah, look how many phases there are. That is not good.
That area. Bring it up.
Bringing it up, Captain.
Oh, it's a donut ship. That's the alien ship.
That is a ship.
Yeah. That's the xenomorph ship that we keep seeing.
Sometimes to create, one must first destroy.
Oh God, they were gonna destroy Earth. Something regrowing inside of her. It looks sick. Looks like beige, but alien. Balian. Crush his head. Oh my God. Oh, he really did crush his head. Oh my days. He hit the old man with the robot head. So I wonder if this movie is going to end with the ship, like somehow with the guy on the steering wheel thing. And then boom, fade into alien. Oh man. Yeah, that's the seat. That's the seat that he's sitting in. Oh, boys and girls. Okay, so he dies in this position then. How does he die? Yeah, there it is. There it is. There's the image. Jump the gap. Jump the gap. Nice. Look at that sexy ship. We've never seen it fly before, have we? Oh, just made it.
I know that. And you must do it.
What are you gonna do?
Yannick, please believe me. Please.
What if you crash a ship into the other ship? Sacrifice yourself. This is an incredible shot.
All due respect, Captain, you're a shit pilot and you're gonna need all the help you can get.
Oh my god. To the end. To the end. Oh my god. Blast them.
3. All right, gentlemen, let's do this.
Oh, sick. Oh my god. Oh, that looks so cool. And it all comes crashing down, you punk. Okay, you gotta run. You have got to run. You've got to run. 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 R-U-N. Use your legs and run. Run to the other side. Run to the side. Run. Don't run straight. Run to the sides. This is so epic. You're dead. You're dead. You're getting crushed. Oh yeah, just roll to the side. That's what I said the entire time. Just run to the side. Oh, she got flattened. Okay, it's gonna fall in a direction now. Keep going. No, she's safe. She's still alive somehow. What the heck? How did that one rock stop the ship? How did that one rock stop the ship? That is the strongest rock in the world. Oh my god, is there something in here? Why is the axe so curved as well? Why did they decide that? Oh god. Oh god, the squid. It's now a giant squid.
You need to get out immediately. He's coming for you.
Oh no. Oh no. What the heck is that alien thing? It's like a giant face hugger. Oh, that is disgusting. Didn't she have like 30 seconds of oxygen left? How has that changed? Oh. Ew, yeah, look, it's a giant face hugger.
I know we've had our differences. But please.
And I infected your husband.
I need to ask you for your
help. And
help.
then made you pregnant. With a squid.
Even after all this, you still believe, don't you?
You said you
believe that you are a scamp, son.
I want to go where they came from.
Oh, Prometheus 2.
I guess that's because I'm a human being. And you're a robot.
Wow, dissing David again.
The year of our Lord, 2094. My name is Elizabeth Shaw.
So I would still be alive when this happened. That's kind of crazy. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I'll be so old. Ah, she took one of the ships. She did it. She's out of here. Oh, we have like a little before credit, after credit scene. Oh. It's a xenomorph. It's the first one. It must be. Oh, and that was my reaction to Prometheus, the 2012 sci-fi horror part of the Alien prequel to the Alien franchise, starring Noomi Rapace, Michael Fassbender, Charlize Theron, Logan Marshall Green, Idris Elba, Guy Pearce, and Sean Harris. I thought this movie was decent, and I can see now after watching it why this movie would be super divisive, because on one hand you have this kind of foolish sci-fi horror movie set in space, set on another planet with some really cool concepts, some amazing visuals, and some really fun set pieces. But then on the other hand, this is part of the Alien franchise, and you don't really feel that all too much except for the very end of the movie. I was saying in the uncut reaction, if you took this movie, took out that last 2 minutes where the xenomorph pops out of the engineer, and then you just have the movie set by itself, there's almost nothing connecting this to the Alien franchise. It could just be seen as a standalone movie, a standalone horror movie with similarities to Alien. And of course, if you've seen the Alien movies, you would recognize some set pieces and stuff like that. But if you haven't, there's nothing connecting this to the Alien franchise except for the end, really. So, you know, it felt very disconnected from everything while still trying at the end to feel connected, which felt a little bit forced because the whole rest of the movie didn't feel super connected to the Alien movies. So I can see why people would be very divided on this one. I myself, I'm very divided because on one hand, again, I did really like the visuals. I thought some of the sets were super cool. A lot of the sets were super cool. The set design and just making sure everything was very practical, or a lot of the stuff was very, very practical. I thought the actual engineers were a really cool concept and stuff like that, and I liked kind of where the story was going. However, the movie, on the other hand, for me, just felt very dry, because I was never really on the edge of my seat for the entire movie. There was never really anything that felt or that grasped me as much as in the Alien, any of the other Alien movies. Every single other Alien movie, this including Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, I was definitely a little bit more tense in all of those movies than this one. This one I was just like looking at it and watching it and enjoying it, but I never really felt anything while watching it. I never felt fear while they were running away from the ship. I never felt fear or terror or suspense when they were in a creepy hallway or something like that and things were coming out, you know? Like, I definitely felt a little gross at times, or like, oh, that's a little scary at times, but not a lot. And I think that was the biggest failure of this movie, for me at least, is not making me feel these very basic emotions of scared or unnervedness and stuff that the other movies, even especially Alien and Aliens, did so well. I do have a question about continuity in the Alien franchise for continuity's sake. I could be a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyways because I'm a little confused. So in Alien, they go into the ship right at the start of the movie. They go into our big donut ship and they see one of the engineers. Now I know it's one of the engineers sitting in that control panel area, and then they go, oh, what is this creature? He's been long dead. You know, they poke and prod at him and stuff. In Prometheus, you see him get into that same area, right? You see him get into that control panel, and he sits down, and you're like, okay, somehow he is going to die on this. How is he going to die on this? Because when we see him in Alien, he is dead on that seat. But in Prometheus, he gets off. There's only one of them. There's only one engineer alive. Keep that in mind. There's only one engineer alive. He gets out of that seat, and he goes out of the ship, and he tries to attack Elizabeth in that rescue pod, and obviously he fails, and a giant facehugger eats him. We all know how it goes. But the point of this is that he is dead in that pod. So how is he in the ship in the Alien movie, in the first Alien movie, if there's only one alive and he is dead in the pod? Does the alien drag him back and make him sit on the pod? Because that man is dead. There is no way he is alive. His whole body got ripped open. So how is he back on the ship in Alien? Am I misremembering Alien? Was there no one there? I swear there was someone there. There was someone sitting there. There was a body sitting there because I remember commenting on it in my video. So how... I'm just confused. I'm just confused by that because it feels like they kind of broke continuity a little bit, or they broke an established piece of Alien because there was a giant man sitting in that seat, but now that giant man got out of the seat and died somewhere else. So I'm definitely a little confused. Please let me know. Please just let me know if I'm right to be confused, or if there is an explanation for that. Okay, let's get into the reviews of this movie, and then I'll talk about the score really quickly, and then I'll just talk about some other things because I found this movie fairly dry overall. I don't know how much I'm going to talk about it, but you'll know how much I have to talk about it because you know how much of the video is left. So 7 out of 10 on IMDb, which is the audience score, and 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is the critic score. So it seems like audiences and critics are basically feeling the same way about this movie. They're both thinking it's a decent sci-fi movie, a decent horror movie, I guess. I wouldn't even call this a horror movie. I would just call it a sci-fi movie, but everyone's thinking it's decent. Like a 7 out of 10 is it's a good movie. A 73% from critics is a good score from critics. It's not great, it's not bad, it's just good. And I can kind of agree with this. I think this movie is just good. I don't think it's anything special, but I don't think it's anything bad. I think it's just middle of the line good. I think I don't even know if I would prefer to watch this movie over Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, because Alien 3 I thought had a really cool concept with the prison and stuff, but it definitely was a little bit slower. And then Alien Resurrection was just a lot of fun. It was a bad movie. It was definitely a worse movie than Prometheus, but I had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot more fun with Alien Resurrection than I did with Prometheus. So I don't even know where I would rank Prometheus on this scale, because I thought this movie was made a lot better than Alien Resurrection. However, I didn't have as much fun with Prometheus as I did with Alien Resurrection. So it's very difficult actually with this Alien franchise where to put this. But yeah, I thought this movie was decent, and I think the audience score and the critic scores I can agree with completely. The scores for this movie as well, the score for the movie was, well, I thought was good. I didn't think, again, it was anything special. I really liked the score at the start of the movie, and then I think it just kind of fell away to a lot more generic kind of score, because I didn't notice it that much. Maybe it wasn't generic, maybe it was like the most beautiful score in the world, but I just didn't notice it. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, I do really like to pick out a good score. So me not noticing the score maybe means, or at least to me means, it wasn't generic, or it was generic. I mean, maybe it wasn't generic. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to the score today. It's very possible. But because I did like the score at the start of the movie, the first like 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the movie, I thought the score was great. It was like a violin-esque score with a little bit of vocals and stuff in the background. It was just going off very softly. It was reaching these like high peaks, but it still felt very soft. It felt very like mystical and magical because they're entering this new world, but also very mysterious and very unnerving. And I thought the score was really nice. It was this nice touch of strings that added a lot to the soundtrack. But then I just didn't hear the score for the rest of the movie. It just kind of went in through one ear and out of the other ear, and so I can't really say anything else on the score because I just didn't notice it that much. Let's talk about those practical effects. The practical effects in this movie and the practical sets in this movie, I'm so glad we kept them. There were a lot more visual effects in this movie. I'll give the movie that. There were a lot of visual effects in this movie, but when sets were involved, there were a lot of practical sets. The interior of the ship, practical set. The interior of the alien ship, the engineer ship, a lot of it was a practical effect. You know, there were a lot of practical set. There were a lot of practical sets in this movie, and it was so nice to see because everything felt so tangible. It felt like the actors were in these actual places, and I just wish that these sets were filmed a little bit better. Whenever they were outside on the planet, the lighting was very dry and very flat. It was just like midday all the time. There wasn't really any ambiance to the lighting. It was just flat, and so it never really made it very dramatic. It just looked like a normal day, which didn't really help with suspense or drama or horror or anything like that. And when they were inside, it looked really cool, but I don't know, there was something about the way it was filmed where I just wasn't that scared, because, you know, you should be scared. I'm in this very tangible place. The sets were done really, really well. It's very dark there. You would think that I would be on the edge of my seat in this area. It has all of the pieces to be a really suspenseful moment, but I still didn't feel suspense, and I think maybe that comes down to the way that it was filmed, maybe the way that it was edited. And I don't want to diss Ridley Scott because I think he is an incredible director. He has directed some of the most highly praised sci-fi movies of all time, so obviously he knows how to direct. But I don't know why it just didn't feel as competent in this movie as he has felt in his other movies. It just felt like maybe he was phoning it in a little bit, or maybe he just didn't know what to do or how to film it. I'm not really sure. It just, the actual filmmaking behind this movie, that is not the sets and not the practical effects and not the visual, but the actual camera work, filmmaking stuff that the director would have control over, didn't feel as well crafted, I guess, as a lot of his other movies. Was that xenomorph at the end also a digital xenomorph? It looked digital. It didn't look real. It looked really good for a digital xenomorph, but it didn't look real. But a lot of the other things in this movie were practical. I think those like little face hugger snake looking things, I think a lot of the times they were real. I think there was a digital and real version, and I think when they were in the goo, I think they were real. I thought that looked really cool. This squid thing, I think was real. That was a practical thing as well when it was in the chamber. Oh, that was so gross, but it looked amazing. I'm so glad that they did a lot of practical stuff. They just could have made everything digital at this point in 2012. It would have looked fairly good, and with probably a really big budget for this movie, it would have looked really good. But I'm glad that they went practical because, again, alien movies, one of the reasons you want to watch an alien movie is because it has some really gross but cool practical. There are also some really great digital effects. There were a lot of really nice wide shots of the ship landing on the planet, and you'd see just these like atmospheric clouds and lightning everywhere, and with the beautiful soundtrack in the background at this point in the movie. I thought it looked fantastic. I thought it sounded fantastic at that point. And I thought the whole movie in general looked fantastic. I thought all the effects in the movie were great. The explosion when the ship bullets boom into the alien donut ship at the end, that looked great as well. And yeah, I thought the engineers looked awesome. They were a really cool design. They were very muscular men, and we only saw 2 of them in the movie. We saw a bunch of them who were dead and a bunch of them as holograms, but we only saw 2 alive. One of them killed themselves at the start of the movie, which I am still unsure about. Why did he do that? I have no idea why that happened. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so confused by that moment still. But the one that we see at the end of the movie, he also looked really cool, very strong, obviously punching people and stuff like that. And I thought the design was very interesting, especially their helmets. I thought their helmets looked really cool. And when they were in cryosleep and he had the mask on and then all the tubes sticking to him, he looked like a space Bane, and I thought that was awesome. Okay, I'm only going to talk about Michael Fassbender and Noomi Rapace in the cast because everyone else I thought did a great job in this movie, but no one really had that much character development. Like, for example, Charlize Theron, Meredith Vickers, like, she was very interesting because she was very, like, stoic and stuff, and she was definitely very scary, and she had a lot of presence when she was on screen, but they didn't do much with her. Obviously, there's that twist where she's the daughter of the main old guy and stuff like that, and you're like, whoa, what the heck? But, like, if they hadn't done the twist, I feel like the movie would have stayed the same. Like, it wasn't that important. And I feel like it's the same for all the characters. Like, every character had a purpose in the movie, but that's about it. They were only there for that purpose for the most part. Michael Fassbender as David, though, I thought was great. I was hoping he would be a robot or an android from the get-go, just because Michael Fassbender, I can see him being an android, you know? I can see him being very stoic and very intellectual. He's always cast as an intellectual character. And I think he did a great job in this movie. He was betraying people and then helping people and then betraying people and then helping people. And I think he's one of the reasons why the xenomorphs are around now. I think he is one of the main, if not the main contributor. And it's interesting that the thing that humans make, an android that's supposed to help humans, has helped almost make a being that has destroyed them. Obviously, the engineers actually made the goo that turns into xenomorphs and stuff like that, so the engineers made the xenomorphs, but Michael Fassbender's character, David, is really the character that set them free. So I thought that was very interesting, and I thought Michael Fassbender did a great job. And last but not least, Noomi Rapace, I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name, as Elizabeth Shaw. I thought she was pretty good in this movie. I didn't think too much about her, though. I felt like she was very generic and she didn't have too much characterization. There was a moment where she's like, oh, I can't have a baby, and it felt so forced because they needed to add something to her character. Like, we had never really talked about that. The relationship between her and Charlie wasn't that strong at the time. Like, we knew they were together, but I didn't really feel anything for the connection. Then all of a sudden they're just talking and she's like, yeah, I can't have a baby. It's like, whoa, you just pushed that on us. It was crazy. And then obviously she has the baby of the squid baby, alien baby. But yeah, I just thought she was okay. I thought she did good in her role, but her character itself was just meh. And yeah, that was my reaction and review to Prometheus, the 2012 sci-fi horror film. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I'm on to Alien Covenant next. I'm actually really excited for that one because I've heard it's just a very simple movie, but it can be very scary at times, and I've heard the alien is really cool in that one too. I don't know if it's practical or digital. Hoping it's some practical moments, probably a lot of digital moments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.